Okay, so it's time for game 2 between EchoBate and EchoFox. Inferno, EchoBate starting on the CT side. So again, I'm curious to see what EchoFox have to produce for us on their T side. Well, on both pistols, in fact, because they've been very interesting on Mirage. So
it's been, I think they've been very interesting all night, really, in an odd way, not in a particularly good way. Although 3 maps played, 3 maps won, so you can't really argue with the results. And it's DSR that starts things off. He's going to get double, actually. That's a lovely start. And it sent EchoFox scurrying back to second mid, although they have boosted one up. So, well, they're still going to go the same way.
I like how Slemmy hasn't revealed his position yet, so they might not even check these apps here. Does he shoot the first person who shows, or does he wait to see if there's more? Look, he's playing the information game.
That's lovely, isn't it?
I like it. So he can just make the calls with his teammates.
He's gonna call that 2 quad, isn't he? Easily. Oh, look at it.
Oh, he's missed! No. Wasted opportunity.
Huge opportunity for Slemmy. Played it brilliantly, then played it like a silver 4.
I wanted him to get a kill just to redeem himself there, but maybe it'll have to happen on another round then. Won't they even lose the round now?
Oh, DSR though, has gone huge here. He's already got 2. He's going to get the knife as well. Gets the slash, but not the kill. Still work to do. And Rick's now in a 1v1. Oh, he's done a huge amount of damage, but despite the fact he's only got 19 health, and somehow he's dispatched to the grave, and Obey win the round. But that was very, very close.
Yeah, it was very unlucky for Slemmy. I'm not going to offer, you know, put any criticism his way. Played the info game. If they went down apps towards the balcony, then he gets 2 kills and wins the round for his team. So it's just it's really unfortunate when you do all that and he doesn't even shoot me. I mean, he should have shot him in the head. Like, I'll say that, but there we go. That's what I'm going to say.
I thought he was actually going to follow them down through boiler and out into quad.
I mean, yeah, he could have potentially done that as well, although they didn't have anybody top mid, so
been seen.
That could have been a... Yeah, I think he had to take the kill there.
Difficult decisions all round, but yeah, you're right. Played it really well early on. So
2 FAMASs, an MP9, an MP7, and a P250 on EchoBate, and they're not going to want to venture into apps on this round, but it being a force buy, it would be very unfavourable against these Tech 9s, just playing into their powerful ranges, essentially. So I have one person just holding an off angle on the balcony itself. You can see a bit of baiting going on there from Sean Grills and co. Nice counter flash. Often with a flash like that, you could have somebody playing close on the corner to pop out and try and get some frags, but obviously they're just trying to slow down and deter any would-be assailants on the EchoFox side.
It's interesting you mentioned Grills. I see Grills, because we're in Studio B.
I don't get it.
Damn it.
Studio B,
Wasted.
Grills.
Yeah.
Is it like a cooking show or something?
By a band called Studio B. Alright.
Nope.
Nope. Nothing doing there then. Let's move on fast. Pretend I didn't say anything. And Obey getting wiped out here. 2 gone. Already, this could be a 3rd. No, DSR's going to reply back.
It's pistols, isn't it? So
it is pistols, so obviously T-side lose this one.
Well, they should win.
No, yeah, you're right. Yeah, it works in reverse. They now win.
Yep, so there is, well, Mo has a flank onto 2 CTs. Oh, the aim punch is going to cause him problems, but Slemmy only has 10 HP, so things are getting a little bit weird. Wow, flying DSR. Some serious bunny hopping going on there.
Beautiful.
And of course, the T's did win.
Yeah.
Because it's just impossible to
You're so lucky,
beat a force buy. That bunny hopping around the corner was quite hilarious actually from DSR. I've not seen somebody fly into the middle of the site like that before.
Whee. Very beautiful to watch. And wouldn't you know it, EchoFox lose the pistols.
Win the force buy.
No problem at all.
Force buys are guaranteed in North America.
Amazings. Oh, double nade through the windows. That worked nicely.
That did not look comfortable at all.
No.
And the CTs have gone for force buy, actually. So should they lose this, I'm going to gamble that they will. Should give EchoFox both a nice little early start, but also a good opportunity to run away with a fair amount of the first half, based on breaking the first buy of the CTs, which will have to come in a while once they all get cut down in this particular round. So there we go, trades come in and they're all dead. So we can see the money on a base, say for DSR, is around $2,000. So EchoFox should get another round for free here. So a 3-1 start. If they break the first buy of Obey, then who knows where they go. 5-1, and that's a disastrous start.
Yeah, it all looked so good, didn't it? That opening round looked really nice. A little bit risky in places, but you know, got the round on the board, and then no conversion, no 3-pointer. Instead, EchoFox come back and lead 2-1 now. Force Obey into a save, full save as well.
So USP party on Banana. Nice Molotovs coming out, and A2Z is not going to overextend here.
Hello.
Very nice play by him. So this is the kind of anti-eco we like to see. That, yeah, got good aimers in North America. So 2 kills with these pistols, and now Slemmy is alone. So one would expect the T side to try and group up where they can, and just move into a site together, and perhaps dispose of some guns on Banana should there be any. But in fact, they're all spread out at the moment.
Yeah.
So the 1v1s are real.
And rotation is already well in advance and making its way through apartments. So Slemmy sort of made his way down here for no apparent reason. Bomb going to be planted for that ledge. I think it might have been. Yeah, probably balcony. And Slemmy has got himself a gun. So it's about as good as he could have hoped to have got, really.
Yeah, I think he'll be happy with that AK. Yep. No need to go any further than that.
Just wait for the move out from mid if it comes, I guess.
AK can be quite advantageous. Well, I mean, it's very beneficial. I can't say advantageous because it's a T gun, but definitely beneficial for them to have. Yeah. Can make the difference between life and death for the CTs. So if they can close the advantage between the M4, then that's going to be fantastic.
It was actually a round. I think it was in the first half, not the last map before, when EchoFox were on CT on an eco, and they ended the round with 4 AKs and an AWP.
Yep.
On CT side. Very nice.
Something you see every day.
No.
So we had, let's see, DSR had lots of money in the previous round, and we can see why. Picking up the AWP.
Not going to be an AWP battle though. Mo hasn't seemed to have AWPed. I was going to say much, but I suppose just not as often as maybe I would have thought.
Well, I think he's been AWPing non-stop when he's had the money for it, but I mean, it might be that he doesn't have the money for it right now, or he will pick one up a bit later on. It's a very nice kill by DSR. Lots of smokes top mid. I do wonder if there's going to be a fast push from EchoFox. They're moving towards Apps and short, but losing the short battle, and Apps will be a funnel that 2 CTs will be waiting for. So just going to run into the Gatling gun here.
It's easy, isn't it? It works like that. Line them all up. Shoot them all down.
So now we'll see what Sean's play is, if he's going to stand here and try and save for a minute, or if he's going to try and do some damage. The bomb has been lost as well. I mean, that's just a disaster for his team, unfortunately, but there we go. It seems he's just going to stand here and admire the spinning fan until that clock runs to 0. And
are you a fan of that fast push when you know the other team have full bought?
I mean, you can't. It's hard to say that there's a wrong way of doing a lot of things. So it depends on their read of the situation. If obviously if they read it incorrectly, then they make a mistake. But if based on what they thought it was, the situation was, it would be the right play perhaps. So you know, it's really hard to just watch it from without seeing the comms and say, okay, you know, what the hell are they doing? But it's not very often you see 3 people run out of the balcony after the short guy dies as well. But ideally you want to get out there and trade. But little do they know that there's actually a crossfire on the apps where they all remain.
He almost sounded like one of those police camera action. Little did he know, little job boy had 4 men waiting for him in the alleyway.
Yeah, that was just a bad situation for them. And indeed, we'll run down the clock. So, I mean, EchoFox, they don't really need to, well, they couldn't really afford to go to hunt Sean Gares. It wasn't really in their favour. I mean, in the sense that they needed the money. Surviving with 5 players is absolutely perfect for them. You can see even now the money is, you know, 2,000. It's not great. And EchoFox will be on the next buy. So they still have a 1-round lead over the CTs. And now Mo's going to come out of the AWP.
Seen this a few times as well on the EchoFox side. They'll leave 1 man with pistols. Mo did it on train when Sean Gares actually had enough money to buy him an AWP, which I thought was a bit weird. They do this.
I do wonder how much money Rix has, actually.
Interesting.
Let's see, so he doesn't really have the money on this occasion, so I can only assume he dropped maybe dropped an AWP for Mo, for example. We'll see. It's not always the easiest map to use an AWP on the T side of Inferno. So, that said, Mo's putting in work.
Yeah, doing rather well with it. That mid area is it is a picker area. Can get them.
These corners, before the AWP was nerfed, the crouch peeking with an AWP on the T side was absolutely insane. Still possible, but it's nowhere near as easy as it was previously. But it definitely, it is very serviceable in those areas. Nice shoulder peek. They're getting some information, and Brehze will have to change his position because he would be a bit vulnerable there once they know where he is. So clock continuing to tick.
Yeah, push looks like it's going to come mid. It is. There's going to be 2-man towards arch side. Little tester through the smoke. Slemmy waiting in. Taps at the back. He's going to get the first one as well. And Mo will now have that information. He has got a man pushing it forward ahead of him, which is Riggs. He's going to get the frag as he is. Going to get the frag. Mo finishes the second one. And they've removed 2. Advantage here, EchoFox. And then 2 picked off straight away. Brehze now last man standing. He's going to pick up the first, going to get the second now. It's a 1 versus 1. Ooh, Mo sized him up for a start. Looked to get the AWP shot in, and he's going to have to run away, and he gets a short scope. Brilliant shot from Mo. Flashes at the old boy himself, and he wins his team the round.
The clock was ticking down so much as well. I mean, it goes either way. Like, he misses the first shot, you can go and try and go for the kill, you can try and play around the truck, but then, who knows. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to make the final connection there, so EchoFox extend their lead. EXOBay going to have a ropey buy now. They've got basically no grenades here. I mean, importantly, they've got 4 smokes, which is going to be the most important thing on the map like Inferno, just trying to run down the clock as much as possible, as we're used to seeing. I think Ape may have been setting up for a bit of a flash peek there, but that Molotov is going to make it unfavourable for him. It might be a bit risky to try and go back into that position after the Molotov as well, so I think his plans may have been completely thwarted over towards the B-bomb site.
Would agree, though Mo's going to try and get the same sort of info here as well. Hasn't spotted anyone over at Coil, so they're going to make the push into towards this bomb site. It's going to be a bit risky because Slemmy's waiting. He has seen the first one, but the shot is in from Sean Gares, and it's strong. Ape now from behind in construction. He's going to back away. Well, okay.
4-man save.
Yeah, 4-man save. Well, 3-man save, sort of. Don't really know what no one's got. I guess that's probably why. Cash was very short anyway.
Well, he's carrying him over $2,000 of items there. So
yeah, he's the one with the diffuse kit, isn't he, as well? Full Kevlar and helmet.
Yeah, it's almost $2,500 there, so that's
worth saving.
Quite a fair bit. And maybe he can rescue a rifle that Slemmy may have had, or maybe not. We shall see. But either way, it's going to be quite the war of attrition trying to get back into the B-bomb site. And if they lose it, then they might have to eco for a while. So,
yeah, so that weapon was over on the B-bomb side as well, wasn't it? So there was no chance he was going to pick that one up. Yeah,
so they can cut their losses. They've all got about $2,000, so they still can't really get anything apart from an SMG or a shotgun to play up close in apps, which could go for a Mag 7, for example. But the 5.7 is also pretty solid. If you can get some aggressive flashbangs in it, that can work. So indeed, we will see a Mag 7 coming out for no one.
Yeah, Slemmy had absolutely nothing left on that after that save, so he had $900 on him. Molotov's going to clear him out quickly, but it doesn't matter because DSR has picked up the frag. Big kill from him. Sean Gares now flying by. The trade will come in from Slemmy. It's Mo replying back. Ricks with another. And suddenly Obey find themselves with just 2 men left. AWP and M4 in hand though. What can they do here? Safe plant.
Yeah, default plant coming in. And the T's have a man advantage as well. So the safe hasn't really worked out for EXOBay, and it seems that they will have to be saving once again. Bit of a flash just to slow down, just to suggest that they might be coming into the site. Keep the T's on their toes, which gives them more opportunity to go run away and save.
That's exactly what it did as well. Get rid of a Molotov on the way, which again just makes it a bit more costly. Hunt has begun though. Ricks might just get here, maybe not now. Well, he's going to try and flush them out, and he knows! Still, they're going to be alright.
Messed up the Toussi.
Only just though.
So,
playing risky.
They have saved 2 weapons. Their loss bonus is going up, and they're going to drop some rifles to buy around what they have. So they've got a few grenades here and there. They've got more than they had last time, actually. They've got quite a lot.
Yep.
So we'll see. Compliment. But again, it's frags and rounds they need rather than grenades. Ultimately.
Yep.
So we'll see what they can do to get them on this occasion. They've got a bit of a forward position. Wow, really? I mean, that is asking a bit much versus Mo. You know he's going to be waiting for you there. So that's... I don't think that was a necessary peak in that situation. And EchoFox getting wrecked again. So
yeah, they're losing a bit of discipline here, aren't they? Not playing what they were early on in this match. Certainly in the first map, or in the early parts of this second map either. So they lost their way a little bit. A little bit anxious perhaps, a little bit peaky. Not the end of the road for them, of course. They've got 2 more matches after this game, so plenty for them to still play for. They're going to be playing in the last game of the night here as well.
Yeah, this Inferno was the pick of EchoFox as well, so that should make this a little bit surprising. But I mean, a peak like that when you know Mo's going to be AWPing is not advised.
Advisory confirmed. 4v3 right now for EchoFox. Just going to try and clear out quad. Smoke and Molotov is deployed, but I got a feeling they're going to be up hit and B. Those are just distraction techniques. Now Smoke going to cover off CT. Mo's going to try and move in and pick coils. Hasn't seen anyone so far. There is a man there, and he's going to see him, and he's going to dispatch him. And that'll be GG for the round now. It's going to be yet another run and retreat from the boys in blue.
Yeah, so this is not a good C side, not a good CT side here from EchoFox so far. This is going to be the 4th round in a row, making a 5-round lead for EchoFox. So EchoFox not looking good for it at the moment. I do not have much hope. So bedroom save for the 2 guys, but saving, well, an AK is there and a FAMAS, but they've lost the AWP, and we've seen some good shots from DSR with the AWP, but you know, losing that is going to be a massive pain for the side.
Yeah, very painful. Clock ticking down. Should be right here. No one even close by, so these 2 weapons will be saved.
Alright, so let's see what the CTs have to offer on this occasion. I mean, are they going to just continue to force around the weapons that they've been saving in the previous rounds?
You've got to think that now they save, right?
I think it would
get the full,
make sense.
Get a full reset and then be able to buy fully.
Indeed.
Yeah, that's what they're going to do. So we got Julies are out though. Always nice to see the Julies.
Well, they've been improved in terms of you know, damage and things like that. But
don't say it too loud though, because if Penny's watching, that's all he'll ever buy again, and I'll be so miserable.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for it to be used for long range purposes on a T-pistol, because they have better one-shot range than the Glock. So. But obviously they're more difficult to control, so it's a trade-off. But you know,
it's that first shot, isn't it? I'm
just waiting for it to happen. I think, well, it maybe just requires a bit of learning. I don't know. I haven't looked into it too much myself.
Saw it with the Deagle, didn't we? A little bit. Just waited to be used a bit more, practiced.
Well, it helped when they adjusted the hitboxes.
Of course.
It made the deal better by default. Yeah, but it still has that first shot inaccuracy, which is. Makes it somewhat unreliable as well, so it is a bit of a gamble.
Come on, let's see some Geordie action. Come on, DSR.
Oh, he's got nobody to engage over towards the B bomb site because all the T's are towards A. But the question is, how long are they going to wait? Are we going to fall into familiar patterns? They don't want to be in apps. They don't want to be in apps, that's for sure.
Might get scared off from quad for a little bit. Well, instead they're trying to push apartments. No one will pick up that one. He telegraphed that easily. They're going to be pushing down the other side of Arch, and this time round they're strong as well. 2 dispatched inside. Julies! No. Just no.
No, TCK could use a HE maybe, or a Molotov perhaps over there. But it seems they're content playing for picks. I don't think that's the jumping around the corner against what could be a one-shot pistol is necessarily the most recommended thing, but there we go. It's worked out, so they'll probably never review it. I think that's called, is it called survivor bias? Or something like that? Something bias. I think it's survivor bias. know, when something's good because it worked, or it's bad because it didn't work.
Yeah, no, just thinking about it.
Something or other bias. Anyway.
It's late.
The round lead is 6 for the T side, and now we see a much stronger buy coming out for EchoFox, but can they do anything with it? That's been the problem.
Isn't it just? It's the $16,000 question right now, whether they can actually do anything with it, because they haven't been clever or smart with the last 5 or 6 rounds when they've had forced buys. Now they've got a decent buy. What can they do? Got to expect better from them. DSR in particular has been good with this AWP.
He has, but it hasn't been enough for the team. So he's trying to AWP in apps with some support from a teammate. There is a smoke there. So he can look at people trying to jump into balcony, for example, but other than that, not much. And indeed, there's going to be a lot of people heading in his direction from the EchoFox team. They've left one person lurking towards B and one person keeping an eye, or 2 people top mid now. Seems they're going to be executing into the B apps with the Molotovs and such.
Yeah, Rick's just trying to clear them out just in case they were hiding in bedroom, but they weren't. They've backed all the way back off to site now. Obey. See, no one's taken that balcony position where he's in the pit.
It's a really hard position to deal with, actually, because obviously there's so many other places to look on the A side at the same time, including the deeper pit. So Mo's got off to a good start, and things are starting to speed up now. People pushing towards short, but one of the pit players has gone down. Now the bomb jumped into pit and been taken down, and Brehze can try and waste time here while his teammates rotate as well. He is going to get shot straight in the head though, so that's not going to go to plan. So we've got Ape coming up mid and Slemmy coming on arch. He's picked up an AWP. Well, missing his first shot though. He's got to try and dance to get a second opportunity. The bomb's still not down yet. There we go.
Nice flash. Gets rid of Mo. Got control of the bomb site, but they know the CTs are close. They know they are close indeed. John Gares very close and personal, and Rick's finishing off the second one, so a 2v2 won by EchoFox, and Obey's full buy made absolutely no difference.
Seems the hope is bleak for the EchoFox side, but again with that maximum loss bonus they can get semi-reasonable buys out, but again it's just constant failure to do anything with them, unfortunately. On their CT side, are we going to be heading towards a 13-2? Doesn't seem like there's much chance for Obey to really win.
I'm going to go with overtime, James.
You're going with overtime? I can't even argue with you, to be honest.
With what's happened tonight, it wouldn't surprise me.
So pop flash avoided, but Ape gets a kill no matter. And there will be no trade from A to Z, but how much further will he try and hunt them for?
Seemingly a bit more. Finally backing off. Ricks, though, meanwhile, has found himself towards balcony here. There's one in Quadrant and one above. Well, they spied the one above, but I don't think they saw the one below. Not going to make any difference because no one's going to get himself out of trouble anyway.
Ooh, almost a 2-man spray down over towards the B bomb site, and Mo is still in position, but it's hard for him to follow up with the AWP as opposed to if he had a rifle, which is why he's coming out with the Tech 9. And there he goes. He knows he's tagged, and they just tap him down. They're tap dancing there, and he will see the site is clear. So super fast plant goes down towards the barbecue. You can actually Molotov that position from the back of construction, bouncing it off the roof. You just see in your scope there. But they have the range advantage, so they won't need to do that, nor do they have the tools. We've got one player coming towards the site from Banana and one from CT Spawn, so it seems Mo doesn't want to peek at the moment, and will Obey even go for the push here? Time is ticking. They don't have any kits on either of these players. I'm not sure if there's one on site. And there we go, that might be another save, indeed it is. Save number 475 in this game for EchoFox. Unfortunately, they will be scurrying away as EchoFox move to 10 on their T side.
It's been a real struggle, isn't it, for them? Not winning rounds, not gaining money, not winning rounds when they do have money, saving plenty of money.
I think no one has a good spawn to try and run into second mid apps and see if you can get some kills as the T's are running up second mid. Actually, no, it could be more forward, so it's not really optimal. But there is a good spawn where you can run past mid and you should avoid being shot. But that wasn't it. Looked like it, but it wasn't, unfortunately. So There we go. 2-10. Can EchoFox give themselves a fighting chance in the second half? That is the question now.
Yes, need to step up now and get a few of these rounds. Good flash around the corner. There's a trade in the end though, and then Rix picks up a double. Odd.
I think he killed his teammate.
I think he killed his teammate as well, yeah.
As it's just cut off on our screen here, unfortunately.
Yeah, there's just a CT in the background, wasn't there? So yeah.
So I mean, Obey are running out of rounds to try and save in, and well, they've got an early frag. Mo's wondering what's just happened to his face. There we go. So we've got a double construction hold here. Actually, the clock is ticking, but they need to make sure there's nobody. Oh, they've Molotov new box, so they don't know if anybody's in the hiding spot.
Let's not answer that, Mo. You won't know the answer.
Ooh, clock is ticking. They've still got 2 defuse kits, but really, if the man defusing gets taken down, then that should be the end of the round. He's going to get taken down as well. So it's another round in favour of EchoFox, and there will be no save for no one this time because he's on the site and they're all going to die. 11-2. This is a bit of a rout so far.
Yeah, it's a cutting edge that was missing earlier in the first 3 maps of the night from EchoFox. They're finally showing us some quality, some cutting edge, some decisive counter-strike, which we like. And have been rewarded with a dominant lead on map 1 of their second game. It's already 3 points in the bag tonight. 3 more points would move them to close to qualifying for those semi-final playoffs, of which the winners of both will go into the league itself proper, the league proper, which starts on Saturday. Looking forward to that.
So both teams have lost a player. You can see, look at all the FAMASs on the Obey side. They have 2 smokes and a few counter flashes. Other than that, this is pretty bad a situation. It seems that they might be opting for some aggression, actually, taking banana for free, it seems, because EchoFox had a passive position. Maybe that's where they lost their initial player, Mo. Well, that will help EchoFox for a while, but they don't have any smokes to re-smoke it, which means well, let's see if EchoFox choose to leave a lurker there. Often people will, but with 4 players remaining, perhaps they won't.
So frustrating. When you're just as a player, when that happens to you, it's like there was no one there. So how is he suddenly there?
The pit player is still alive. That's really important. A2Z is going to still get a frag regardless. So it's down to no one. If they choose to push A, then he could definitely win the round from that position, even with a FAMAS. But
they already know he was playing pit stroke balcony anyway, so they're going to go and put it on B surely quickly.
Yeah, it seems that's going to be the play. Smoke is down, standard plant is activated, and there we go. No one pretty much has no choice. No one has no choice but to clutch. Otherwise this team have no chance in the second half.
Well, been waiting for a bit of magic from Obey in this second map. Now's as good a time as any. 2 to find. Oh, that's not good. They all know where he is now. He has no idea where they are. He's going to check dark any moment now when he goes around behind barrels. Doesn't get the kill. And EchoFox extend their lead even further, 12-2. And money is not good right now for Obey.
It appears that Inferno might not be their best map.
I would be in full agreement with you, sir.
Well, there we go. Not much to say, really. When you get this kind of match, let's see if EchoFox can make it 13-2.
DSR is lagged, possibly?
I think he's
or
just
annoyed,
using one hand or something.
Or doing something, with his other hand. No comment.
That's an interesting way to put it.
You know, show a bit of leg.
So 4 rifles on the CT side. Bomb is going towards A for the time being, but again EchoFox more or less is holding position, waiting for some smokes to dissipate and CTs to be forced to retreat somewhat. And there's a double arch play actually from the CTs here, and Mo is looking either side as there can easily be somebody over towards the cubby hole. Here we go. Molotovs are going to be a bit of a deterrent there, but player Brehze will be lost. Brehze, excuse me. Now he's out to 3 versus 3. The pit play has been eliminated. That's a big pick for the T side EchoFox, but there's a big flank coming in, and Mo could get taken by surprise here. He's going to get a scope up just in time. Sees the first play, gets a nice tag on him, finishes him up with the Tech 9. And here we go. Slemmy's position now is really important.
Trying to get through this apartment complex. There's one down below as well. He knows they're going to be waiting for him, and the lineup is easy. And they're finished off at the end. It's just an absolute disaster on that bomb site. And it deserves no other scoreline than the one we've got, 13-2. It's a fair reflection of what I think we've seen on the first half.
Yeah, pretty much. Let's see where Sean is second on the frag board, I would say.
Yeah.
For EchoFox, joint second, so still putting in a lot of work.
He's been really good, hasn't he?
He's been fairly consistent with the fragging so far. So we'll have to see what there is to be offered. You can see actually.
Look at that run.
Yeah, and they're surviving with a reasonable amount of players. A few had 4 players surviving.
Yep.
A few where everyone died from the bomb.
10 in a row, and only one of those with 1 man remaining, I think.
Solid stuff.
Eek.
So, EchoFox go to the CT pistol very shortly indeed.
Yeah, with usually we would say if they win the pistol they win the match because that should convert, right? But
nothing is guaranteed here.
No, and we haven't really seen that either tonight conversion-wise. There's not been a huge amount of that going on. There's been lots of 1-1s after two rounds, isn't there?
Yeah, lots of round trading, losing to force fires and ecos. It's been a bit of a mess. But here we go, 2-13. EchoFox, can they win the pistol and shut out the match? That is the question. Would be a nice 3 points for them.
You'd imagine that'd be enough, wouldn't you? 6 points. Take them through the group.
I suppose so.
I mean, you can technically still get a 3-way tie for 6 points, and then round difference comes in, but it's unlikely.
Okay, so EchoFox holding formation. EchoBate doing exactly the same.
All's quiet on the western front. Not a soul stirred. It's like Dickens' Counter-Strike.
Well, the CTs are moving down banana now. So they've had enough. And oh, he's going to get 2. No, he's going to get 1. But there's the information for EchoBate, and there's time for him to charge the site. We've got smokes down towards the pit area, which is going to mean A2Z has to kind of concede the site there. Going to try and challenge, but it's not going to work out for him. And now we're down to a 1 versus 3 all of a sudden. So EchoBate not out of this just yet, but obviously there will be a force buy to come. If we get that far.
That was aggressive from
Mo. He's picked up the Glock, but that's going to give him a range disadvantage now. That might be a little bit better. The bullets and moving accuracy will also help, so don't have to stand still as much. But still needs to find his opponents. Ooh, doing a bit of damage, down to 1 versus 1. Now can he do it for his team? He's only got 2 HP, I think. And he is not going to take it all the way.
So close.
EchoBate increased their score by 50%.
Love the aggression from Mo there, though. Very gusto of him. Blasting into bedrooms and then trying to get the pick in pit as well. Does mean it stemmed the tide a little bit, and the first round in 11 goes the way of Obey. Hello. Let's just chill out our arch, guys.
Interesting. So, EchoFox going for the full stack of the A site. Interesting setup over there as well. This is something very different. So, you can see Sean has been working hard on some funky setups, and wow, look at that. That's definitely... it's like when you're in school and you try and go down a hall and basically everybody in the hall is trying to beat you up.
Just all jump out and take your lunch money.
So Rix is gone to do some reconnaissance. And the bomb is going over towards the B-bomb site. But of course, the pistols will prevail. And the bomb's getting planted, and oh yeah, there is some cover there actually.
Yeah, he didn't see around the other side, did he? No, well, it was a fake plant anyway. Now the full plant comes in.
Yeah, more sheltered from the construction area. So let's see where these CTs are headed. They don't have any armor, they've only got a few pistols.
Yeah, very odd, very strange. As EchoFox find themselves with 5 men alive, they've sort of decided on not really doing anything about it, as you can see on the mini-map. Just the one man hanging around right now, and I'm not sure he's going to try and ninja this. Is he going to try and ninja this? There is one man down bottom mid. There is a man. Well, no, he's having to run away finally. He's going to die at the top of Banana, I think, as well. So, a very weird and messy round, all in all. Okay, so looks like EchoFox is going to call a pause here as well. So this will just be to try and settle things down, figure out what they're doing, and they may have even been using the start of that last round to kind of just chat about what they wanted to do.
That would have been hilarious if he defused the bomb.
It would, wouldn't it?
Bomb has been defused, just a kick in the teeth there.
Yeah.
But apparently there's a tactical pause by EchoFox. They have a 9-round lead at the moment, but you know, this is not a situation where they're going to want their economy to be broken by the T side and have them catch up and go into a longer game. They want to close this out as soon as possible. So they're just going to perhaps discuss what the T's will be trying to achieve here and how they will try to you know, take back control towards B, etc.
Got one Galil on Sean Gares.
Yeah, he's bought his full armor with that. So we'll see what the rest of the team choose to do. They're going to buy around this one Galil. I mean, Sean's left himself with money to you know, be okay for future rounds.
Okay, so tactical timeout, but sort of semi-AFK timeout. Odd. Oh, he had to pee. That's why.
Yeah, that's well, I suppose you could.
That's fair.
Construe that as a tactical timeout, Mr. Producer Reese.
Yep. It's a pee timeout. So then, 13-4. EchoFox need 3 for 3 more points in the North American qualifying group for the first season, I guess we'd say. Yeah, first season of the Esports Championship Series. Newly launched.
The new league.
Brand new league, $3.5 million. A lot of good news today for esports. It's been a good day. Let's see what EPE can change here and make their day potentially good too, because they need a point out of this. Really, they would like a point out of it. This is their first game of the league qualifying system, so I guess they've still got plenty of options. And to be fair, if you take their performance on the first map, they might do all right.
So, EchoFox concentrating on harassing the B bomb site, not really doing a whole lot towards A at the moment. There is a crossfire to fear, of course, and the apps as well. So they're sending an Ape as the information man on his own, and he's met Sean Gares with the Galil. So this is really smart. They've put Sean Gares over towards B on his own with the Galil and full armors, and they're trying to funnel the rest of the T's in towards the A site, and they are going to go into the stack. Is it going to pay off? Much damage has been done. Not getting the second frag though. Slemmy's down to 22 HP, but there are problems to be coming the T's way now. It's going to run out of bullets, however. Indeed, there it goes. Rix has picked up a Galil. So there's 2 Galils now. Slemmy's on his own looking towards short. Lucky to be alive, actually. He's going to scurry away now, as that was a bit of a risky play there.
Chance here, though, for EchoFox. They've got 2 men with guns. Damage done to 2 of the 3 remaining T-sided players. Now, do they go? Do they stay? Do they rock the boat?
Play for exit seems to be the plan here. Rix could get 2. He missed the second player on library. So
yeah, he didn't see the first one, did he?
There we go. He was actually he was assuming that one player was going to save in the back corner of Inferno, where you can survive the bomb plant, and he's going to throw a Molotov there, which would have meant the person's going to die. Get Right once did that with, I think, 2, maybe even 3 players there. He just came out of apps, threw the Molotov there, the GG Molotov, and they all had to run away from the Molotov and then died to the bomb. It was glorious.
It is nice when players think up of these little tiny things that make such a difference.
Well, we've got the full buy coming out for EchoFox, the one Galil surviving onto Sean Gares, AWP onto Mo, etc. So let's see if they can hold against EPE now, who may just play for picks, who knows. They've got tons of nades. I'm sure they will have
plenty of options this time, haven't they?
Yeah, I'm sure this might not be their map of choice. You know, all the players will be familiar and know a considerable amount of nades, etc., such as that. Going to force the CTs off any interesting angles. And again, that is a good spot from the tree where you can throw nades if you ever go up against Fox or Bing for FaZe. Does he hold the same angle?
I hope not, personally.
He is very fast.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Well, we have the smoke onto truck, which allows people to push out of the balcony with the CT vision obscured, and the smoke towards the pit area. Mose with a nice pick. So this suggests that Abe could go for a wrap, even though they've got nobody on banana, but there is already somebody CT, so this might not work out for them, although those two tracks could change something very quickly indeed. Trades all over the place. We've got 2 versus 3 now. Sean Gares, though, in a very nice spot. Can he figure out where the player he's looking for is? Oh, the Molotov has hit the ceiling, and that's not going to help at all. In fact, it's going to slow them down. Only a smoke left for the CTs, which I could try and put towards the pit. It might be a bit awkward for Ape. So we can see players on the site now, and Ape might be forced out of his position, but there we go. Sean Gares going to take him down. Very nice play by the 2 players there, and that bomb will get defused. So EchoFox move towards 14. We'll have to see how much money Obey have. I think they should be able to get another buy-in.
Yeah, should be fine. I think there was a couple that were low. Yeah, no one's not going to be able to buy much. But it seems Ape is forced anyway, so what are they going to do here? They're going to split it. 3 AKs. 4. Okay. Interesting.
All right. Well, they've got much less utility in terms of grenades. You saw they used quite a lot over towards B to safely force all the CTs away from the relative angles, and A2Z just got his knife out so he can get some fast picking going on, taking a bit of damage, but he's got the information for his team, putting the smoke down, which would be suicide for the T's to run through. And they're going to do it anyway, and there it is, suicide. Picking up another gun, he's going to get the 3rd frag as well. So EchoFox just throwing their force buy away. There's a reason you don't run through that smoke.
What? AZ nearly picking up a 4 through there as well. He didn't have no idea. Wow, I say no idea. He had a good idea there was probably someone in it, but obviously couldn't see them. We get the benefit of the X-ray, of course.
See, one thing you can do, like on a pistol round, for example, if you're playing apps, is put that smoke there if you hear a pistol rush, and then just crouch in front of it with a 5.7 and use your body to block them. You'll see them, they can't see you, and you can just spam away with 20 bullets, 25 bullets. And, yeah, it's carnage.
I like that. I'm learning all the time. Road to global. It's coming, boys.
Yeah, I need to...
Did you get back up?
I certainly need to get trying to get mine back, but I just don't care.
No, I
play and face it when I'm serious.
All joking aside, I don't particularly care. As long as it's a fair game, really. And this is not a fair game right now, because EchoFox have moved to match point, and it is 10 of them. 10 match points for 3 points. If you still follow.
Well, let's see what ex-Obey have to offer other than running through smoke to impending doom.
A glil. That's what they have.
All right. Well,
doesn't
look great. Doesn't look great.
Yeah, definitely qualifies as one of the understatements of the year.
Let's see. Most of the bodies are over towards the A sites. Apart from one over towards Banana, which has the bomb in isolation, and there might be a bit of a duel there unless it's a smoke. Actually, no, there's 2 down there. Yeah, and the smoke is there, so everything makes sense for the time being. Resmoke coming in, and EchoFox may be forced to head towards A unless they feel like pushing 3 more smokes. I think they're going to go for a bit of a plant boost. Mo missing the shot top mid. Got to be careful. Got support coming in from TCK. That's very important, and he's going to support TCK in return. Nice P250 shot there. Trades coming in from both sides. Now he's got A2Z, who's going to try and defend short. That's not going to work out for him. Sean Gares coming in for more trades. PSR down to 15 HP, and he's last man standing for his team. So Sean Gares should be good for it, and indeed he is. So 16-5, a solid route there from EchoFox.
Solid route indeed, yeah. Pretty impressive second time round and 4th map of the night, and finally you kind of see some of that cutting edge we were missing from the first 3 maps, don't you think? I mean, it was a bit messy, wasn't it?
Yeah, I just think their opponents seem to have nothing to offer on Inferno, basically. Yeah. I mean, it was the pick of EchoFox, and yeah, they wrecked.
As you said, not their map.
Not their map at all,
no.
It seems, yeah.
And Thorin's back with us. Duncan, enjoy that?
First legitimately good map, I think, from EchoFox, because obviously, I mean, they're getting the wins, but all the rest of them, it's always overtime. They always have, like, there's a comeback, or they have to do the comeback. It feels like the meta, what I've learned today about NACS go below the top level, is no one can play CT side. everyone's just like on T side, everyone runs whatever they want. It gets good success, and on CT side, like there's a really weird prevalence of people just saving all the time as well. Like as soon as the opportunity's there to save, they just give it up and do it. And so as a result, you're getting these games which look on the score like, wow, it must have been an amazing game, but really it's just one team winning T rounds over and over, and the other just giving it up, you know. So I think this one was legit because they got the T side advantage, and then they didn't give it up in that manner.
Yeah, indeed. It was much better performance overall from EchoFox. What can EXO Bate take out of this, do you think?
I mean, they did get the other game, obviously, to an overtime scenario, so that was pretty legit. I mean, it's hard to take too many positives in this because they were kind of really overrun there. I think it was like 10 rounds in a row at one point in time that EchoFox took against them. And like I said, the saving especially was very prevalent on the EXO Bate side. There was about 5 rounds in a row they saved as well, so I think in that scenario, they probably should just realize, like I always think Inferno's actually been a famous map for people to have like a high prevalence of saving, where once you're in like a 2v3 or a 3v4, you think, oh, we'll just save the guns. But the problem is, you have to actually kind of like eventually take a risk. You can't save like 4 rounds, because at the end of the day, you're just not going to end up with enough rounds on the board. You have to kind of figure out like, okay, we can do it like now, if the next round's going to definitely be worth it. If you're doing it 2 or 3 in a row, it's probably something going wrong there, I think.
Yeah, it was like six, maybe even 7 of those rounds in the middle of that 10-round run where they, like you said, they just went away with that. 2 players saving, 3 players saving, even a 4-man save at one point.
Yeah, 4-man save was quite impressive.
And it is, I mean, Duncan pointed out, it's you don't see that very often in Europe. Is that?
A 4-man save outside the B bomb site is I'd say uncommon. But every time they went down to 2 players, they just went for the save. But it happened so many times.
Yeah.
It's just 3 rounds basically.
Yeah, it's just
3 rounds for economy.
Not going to help. Presumably, you would have had EchoFox's favourites, or at least one of the 2 favourites to go through. So no surprise there, really.
I mean, we don't know very much about EchoFox, but you have to figure if they're going to have any sort of future in a group like this, they should have a chance to go through. They should at least be contending to be in a league like this, because otherwise it feels like the project's a bit doomed if it's going to start off on such poor footing. So I think overall, it's one of those scenarios where they just have to be like, okay, we got through. That's all that matters. It doesn't matter the nature of how we got through. We'll just forget the numbers for now. We get the wins. That's all that matters.
Ignore the 3 lots of. Was it 3 lots of overtime or 2 lots of overtime?
I think it was 3 over 3 games in a row, right?
I think, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, pretty disappointing.
Yeah, well, hopefully they want a team who will play better against better opponents.
Yeah, we can hope.
Yeah.
Also, surprisingly, Gares actually had a pretty good flagging performance across the whole series.
Didn't
he seemed
he
to be one of the few players who consistently turned up on all the maps.
Yeah, 29 kills after 21 rounds at one point. I know he only finished on about 33 in the end, but
yeah, he
really
had
big,
some pretty beast performances there.
Big performances tonight. It's good.
Well, I think perhaps it's break time then before we go to the final series of the evening, as again we're still behind schedule. So do you know what the final match is?
I think it's Obey Alliance versus, let me think.
Cayonte.
Yeah,
Cayonte.
I
think that's it, isn't it?
That is the one.
So a match of unknowns. I look forward to it. See you back here in a few minutes.